All right, everybody. This is a video showing how to complete the aging process. I'm going to be working out of chapter 12, doing the worksheet problem. So the question is, complete the following estimation of bad debt expense using aging. Industry averages show that 97% of accounts receivable 0 to 30 days past due will pay. 88% of accounts receivable 31 to 60 days past due will pay. 50% of accounts receivable 61 to 90 days past due will pay. And 12% of accounts receivable 91 days past due will pay and over will pay. The unadjusted allowance for bad debt expense is currently $17,000 debit. After completing the worksheet, create the journal transaction that would be included with the process. So my suggestion is, and I created a Excel spreadsheet for this, so I'm going to pull it up now. Okay, so here it is, my Excel worksheet for the project. Now, we have a couple of time spans here. We have 0 to 30 days. We have 31 to 60 days. We have 61 to 90 days. And we have 91 days and over. Right. Now, here's the tricky part about reading this. So I'm going to start with the beginning. It says industry averages show that 97% of accounts receivable is 0 to 30 days past due. Now, what you need to know is if 97% is going to will pay, that means 3% will not pay. So your aging rate is 3%, not the 97% for 0 to 30 days. So the same thing happens for 31 to 60 days. They give you how many will pay, 88%. So you need to understand that 12% is past due. Will not pay. Then 61 to 90 days, 50% pay, so 50% will not pay. And then 12% will pay for 91 and over, so we are estimating that 88% will be past due. All right, now we need the numbers. Okay, so now we need the amounts. So for 0 to 30, the company had 100,000 past due, or 100,000, I'm sorry, in accounts receivable. From 31 to 60 days, they had 75,000 in accounts receivable. For 61 to 90 days, they had 50,000 in accounts receivable. And 91 days and over, they had 25,000 in accounts receivable. Now from here, it's just a simple, 100,000 multiplied by the 3% will equal, right? So here, this will be $3,000. 75,000 times 12% will be 9,000. 50,000 times 50% is 25,000. And then finally, 25,000 times 88% will be 22,000. And with that, if you add these numbers up, you would get 59,000 that you need to set aside for the account. Now, we know that so let's say for instance there was let's do on a T account for allowance for doubtful accounts. And in the question, it already tells us we have 17,000 debit in that account. We're trying to achieve a credit of 59,000. Therefore, we need to credit the account 76,000 in order to get this 59,000 total. So therefore, your journal entry needs to be bad debt expense debit for 76,000 and a credit of allowance for doubtful accounts of 76,000. I hope this helps. Have a great day.